Hi, I'm Ned Kelly. Welcome to the very first in a series of videos called Light for the LightKeepers. Tips and principles about prayer for people who pray, especially if you pray with other people. There's so much material I want to be sharing with you. I didn't know where to start, except where else can you start? The basics. The basics of prayer, the fundamental prayer skills. Now, in today's video, I'm not going to be giving you a format or formula, a process, beginning, middle, end, opening through to closing. Not even going to be talking about Unity's prayer method, which is Rickmert. Relaxation, concentration, meditation, realization, thanksgiving. Having a format can be helpful, especially if you're just starting out and growing in confidence. But for the art of prayer, we want to start with the basics, the fundamentals, just like any other art form, be it dance, painting, acting, or singing. You begin with the basics, and time again you return to the basics. You build upon those fundamental skills, not just learning a format, because art is beyond formula. You need to learn those skills and then be able to apply them wherever they need to go, anytime, any place, in any way, in a free-flowing, non-format form, as Spirit leads you. So we're focusing on these basics today. What are the basics of prayer? As I see them, there are these at least five that we can focus on. Centering, listening, connecting, and then shifting or expanding, and releasing. Centering, listening, connecting, shifting or expanding, and releasing. Today I will be talking about centering. Whether you are centering yourself or helping others become centered in their prayer practice. Now, you want to take some time to get yourself centered, whether you're going to only be doing one prayer session or 100 prayer sessions with 100 different people. Take some time at the beginning to get yourself still and centered. As well as with each person with whom you pray, being able to invite them to become centered. Now, what does that mean, centering? The main thing for me about it is being aware, mindful, and focused on the present moment. So you're able to let go of thoughts about the past or worries about the future. You have a mindfulness, an awareness, a gentle focus on the present moment. Now, how do you do that? You breathe and notice yourself breathing. Really, that's it. You take some time in the stillness, you pause, without trying to force or control anything at first. You're just simply noticing, becoming still, and becoming aware. And that's what you can do to invite your prayer partner, the people with whom you're praying, for them to be centered. Tell them, take a moment, become still, let us breathe. Let us become focused on this now moment. In addition to centering yourself in the now moment, you can center yourself in your heart. Center yourself in your heart space. Invite yourself to gently shift your awareness away from the analytical head space into the intuitive heart space. Pause again in the stillness. Breathe and focus your attention on your own heart. You may even want to visualize breathing in and through your own heart space. And thirdly, center yourself in your faith, in your own awareness of God, whatever that means to you. It may be helpful to use some centering affirmations, such as, God is, I am. God is, I am. Or, I am open and receptive to that inner spirit of truth. And you can invite your prayer partners to do that as well. We are open and receptive to that inner spirit of truth. So, centering yourself before your prayer session so that you are coming from that place of mindfulness, of openness, and love. You may have feelings and emotions that come up. Does being centered mean that you have no fear, no worries, no discomfort? No, those things just mean that you are human. Being centered means you are aware and mindful as those things do arise. In our future videos, we're going to talk about how once you are centered, you can connect with other people through listening. You can take that into shifting and expanding that awareness and releasing. Looking forward to it, my friends. Thank you very much. Namaste.